Okay, once again, good day, kids. So, we are now in module number 6. So, this is all about different ways of food preservation. So, what I need to know, this module is divided into 3 lessons, namely, so we have lesson 1, different ways or methods of food preservation. So, we have drying, okay, drying, salting, freezing, and processing. Lesson number 2, tools or utensils and equipment and their substitute in food preservation or processing. Then lesson number 3, principles and skills in food preservation or processing. So we are now in lesson 1. So different ways or methods of food preservation. So what is food preservation anyway? So food preservation is the process of treating and handling food to stop or slow down food spoilage. Okay? So when we say spoilage, ito yung pagkabulok, okay? O kaya anong tawag natin doon? Panis, may pagkapanis. Loss of quality, edibility, or nutritional value, and thus allow for longer food storage. Yan. So through food preservation, hahaba kumbaga yung buhay ng ating pagkain, hindi siya basta-basta mapapanis or mabubulok. So, a number of methods of prevention can be used that can either totally prevent, delay, or otherwise reduce food spoilage. So, yan nga. Preservatives can expand the shelf life of food and can lengthen the time long enough for it to be harvested, processed, sold, and kept in the consumer's home for a reasonable length of time. So let's have now what's in. So before we continue, again afterwards, you are going to pause your video. Stop nyo muna yung video, then you will proceed answering this activity. Okay? So what are the importance and benefits of food preservation? So just write agree or disagree on the blank before the number. Okay? So again, bring out your ball pen and paper now, then answer it. Okay? Magsagot na po sa inyong TLE notebook or paper kung ano man dyan yung naka-ready. Okay? Ayan. So if you are finished answering, you may now play the video so that we will now answer. Okay? Let's see if your answers are correct. So number 1, food preservation will reduce waste of food. Okay, that is agree. Number 2, it will increase the food product shelf life. Okay, again, agree. Number 3, can store food more easily. Okay, agree. Lahat naman yata agree doon. No? Nutrients of food are lessened. So, kapag ba nag-preserve tayo, nababawasan yung kumbaga nutrients. Okay, yes, kaya nga mas maganda yung fresh, ano? Kaya nga pag sinabing fresh, talagang maraming nutrients or sustansya yung nakukuha. Unlike pag mga na-process na, nababawasan or nababago na kumbaga yung ating nutrients na nakukuha sa pagkain. Then number 5, makes food stay fresh longer, look nicer, and taste better. So lahat nga agree, no? Okay, so tingnan nyo nga yung sagot nyo kung all are agree. So what's new? There are different ways of food preservation. First, we have drying. So when we say drying, it is the removal of moisture or water in food. It is done by exposing the food under the heat of the sun to eliminate its water content. Examples are fish meat, fruits, shrimp, and kamyas. Ayan po. So tulad ng nakikita natin sa picture, drying, no? Yung daing na isda. Okay, kumbaga. So that is example of drying. Parang ang nagsasampay ng damit, no? Na-eliminate yung water sa damit kaya natutuyo siya. Okay. So next, another way of food preservation, we have salting. So batay sa picture, halata naman, salting is the method that uses salt as its main preservative. So salt preserves food by osmosis. This means the water content of food and pins out when it is salted. With this process, microorganism contamination is reduced or totally prevented. Yan. So kaya nga madalas yan yung ginagawa ng mga magulang natin, no? Nilalagyan ng asin para tumagal, hindi agad mapapanis or mabubulok yung ating pagkain. Okay? Then we have now number 3, freezing is a method that turns the food into solid state at very low temperature. Meat, fish, eggs, and vegetable are kept in a cooler or refrigerator where the low temperature can maintain their freshness for days. Yan. Kaya naman pag may mga pagkain tayo kung ayaw nating mapanis agad, nilalagay natin sa rep, no? O kaya sa freezer para sa ganun yung buhay ng pagkain is tumatagal talaga. Okay? Lalong-lalo na pag nagkakaroon na nagse-celebrate ng New Year. Maraming tira-tirang pagkain yan. That's why napupuno rin yung mga rep na may rep. Okay? So, then last, number 4, we have now food processing. It generally includes the basic preparation of foods, the alteration of a food product in another form. Take note, another form. So, kumbaga pwede nang nababago. So, example, as in making preserved from fruit. Yan, katulad ng mga mango jam, di ba? Coco jam, kung ano pang mga jam dyan. Okay? Strawberry jam. So, nababago na siya kumbaga. Yan. So, that is food processing. Prenoproseso na yung food na yan. Mga candy. Ayan. So, why food preservation is important? Okay, so ito yon. Number 1, increases the food shelf life. Vegetables, pineapples, cherries, and other fruits have a short shelf life. So, once they are preserved, they will stay on the shelf for a longer time. Yan. Kaya nga yung pineapple na Del Monte, no? Kahit ilang taon yun, yung ginagamit sa mga salad. Ang dami yung mga fruit salad, no? Ayun, ang importance ng food preservation. Then, number 2, increases the food supply. When excess food is processed and preserved, the food supply will be continuous. This will help control the supply market, hence there will be no scarcity at any given time. Yan. So dahil kung may mga maraming supply, pwede kasing na-preserve yung mga pagkain na yan, mga fruits na yan, para hindi sila agad nasisira. So imagine nyo na lang sa mga mall, kung walang mga pag-preserve na gamit yung freezing, no? Siguro nagkabulok-bulok na lahat yung mga panindang karne doon, kung ano pa mga gulay. Okay? Then number 3, decreases wastage of food. So thus, processed and preserved foods can prevent their wastage as it increases their shelf life. So this will also ensure continuous food supply. Yun nga. So pag merong food preservation, siyempre, naiwasan yung pagkasira ng mga pagkain. Then number 4, decrease dietary inadequacies. So it makes seasonal food available throughout the year. Hence, consumers in need of certain nutrients will always find it from the preserved food. So hindi naman lahat kasi ng prutas kaya mga gulay ay available year round, no? Kaya ginagamit yung ating preservation para anytime, tulad ng mango, no? Meron tayong tinatawag na mango jam, yung ginagawa ng mga taga Davao. Okay? So, kahit wala ng bungang mangga, pwede kang bumili. So, available pa rin siya. Yan. Next now is food spoilage and its causes. So, bakit nga ba napapanis ang pagkain? Ano yung mga dahilan? So, what are the reasons or causes? So, number 1, we have improper handling. So, the use of dirty hands, containers, and dirty places. So, dapat pag humahawak ay malinis ang kamay. Okay? Malinis ang mga containers. Then, avoid or wag tayo doon sa dirty places. Linisin. Kaya nga may mga nag-i-inspect sa mga tindahan, no? Kung malinis ba. Kailangan mo muna ng permit kung pasado ba yung lugar na re-readyan ng mga pagkain. Then number 2 is improper storage. different food require different places and temperature for storage. So, dapat alam mo kung saan ba dapat ilagay. Baka naman imbes na sa freezer mo ilagay, hindi. Kaya madali siyang nasira. Okay? Then number 3, inadequate preparation and cooking. It refers to the uncooked meat or fish which when left at room temperature will later spoil. So, pwedeng hindi masyadong naluto. Okay? Yan, uncooked. So, kaya ang bilis niyang mapanis. Then number 4, careless packaging. So, when meat, fish, fruits, or vegetable are not properly wrapped before they are stored, it is easy for bacteria to enter and penetrate the food, causing it to spoil easily. So, yun din palang dahilan. Kaya dapat maganda yung packaging. Yan, pinag-aralan natin yung packaging, no? In our previous module. Okay? Then, number 5, invasion of harmful microorganisms. So, there are harmful microorganisms that spoil food. These are the bacteria, yeast, and molds. Bacteria are all around us. It can be in the tools and equipment used in food preservation and cooking. So, yung bacteria na yan, pwedeng nakakapit na pala doon sa ginagamit nating mga kutsara, sa mga knife. So, pag di natin na iwasan yun, that is the reason kung bakit madaling may spoil or mapanis yung ating food. Okay? So, that's why lagi cleanliness is the key, no? Dapat malinis po tayo. Hindi lang sa katawan, kundi sa ating mga kagamitan. So, what's more? Activity na po tayo. So, once again, identify what way of food preservation is shown in each of the following pictures. So, pwede tayong mamili ng freezing, salting, drying, and processing. So, again, in your notebook, mag-number tayo, 1 to 5. Okay? So, stop muna ang ating video. Stop habang nagsasagot. Okay po? Ayan. So, isulat kung anong klaseng preservation ang nakikita natin dyan. So, 1 to 5. Okay? So, pili lang kayo whether freezing, salting, drying, and processing. So, tingnan mabuti yung larawan. Okay? Look at very well the picture. Okay, so if you're finished, you can play the video now. So let's answer. So number 1, dried fish. Of course, that is drying. Very obvious naman. Number 2, what about number 2? Meat. Nakikita naman natin, the meat is in the freezer. So that is freezing. What about number 3? Pickled cucumber. Okay, yes, that is processing. Number 4, salted fish. Obvious, no? Number 4 is salting, from the word salted. And ice cream. Okay, number 5 is freezing. Siyempre naman, yung ice cream nasa malamig na area. Okay, so did you get all the correct answers? Yan, very good. So next now is lesson 2, tools, utensils, and equipment and their substitute in food preservation and processing. So what's in? Ayan. So again, pause and play muna tayo. So what are the different ways of food preservation? Write your answer on the blank below. Ayan, kasasabi lang natin kanina. So stop muna. Stop the video. Then write your answers below. Okay, 1 to 4. So what are the different food preservation? Okay, so are you done? Okay, so let's play the video. Number 1, we have drying. So in any order, okay? Drying, freezing, processing, and what's the other one? Drying, freezing, processing, and salting. Okay, so tingnan nyo kung meron yung sagot nyo dyan. Then, let's have now what's new. So, are you familiar with these pictures? What are these pictures? And how do we use these tools and equipment in food preservation? Ayan, knives. What is the use of knives or knife kung isa lang, no? Measuring spoon. Of course, from the word measure, no? Used to measure. Measuring cup. Yan, almost the same with measuring spoon. Mas malaki lang ang makakikarga natin sa measuring cup, of course, okay? Then colander. Ayan, so mamaya makita natin. We will be able to see the use of these tools and equipment, okay? Ayan, glass measuring cup, funnel yung embudo, embudo yan. Strainer yung salaan, okay? Grater yung pangkayod ba yan tawag yan? Pangkaskas kumbaga sa mga yeast, mga keso, I should say, no? Yan, preserving bottles. Sa mga preserving bottles, dyan natin nilalagay yung mga preserve nating mga fruits kumbaga. Then weighing scale, tinitimbang natin para maganda, tama yung mga sukat, okay? Then of course, mixing bowl. Diyan natin hinahalo yung ating mga dapat paghaluin. Then hand towel, hindi na ilagay, no? Alam naman natin yan, towel. Okay. So let's see. Tools and equipment used in preserving food preservation. So knives, yan na, gamit, no? The use. Knives are cutting tools used in paring, peeling, and cutting food. Ayan. So pwedeng pambalat, no? Panghiwa. Measuring spoons are used for measuring ingredients in a small quantity. So take note, measuring spoon is small quantity lang siya, no? So kung measuring cups, so mas malaking quantity na yon. So it's used for measuring dry ingredients. Okay, mga tuyong mga ingredients naman yan. Okay, measuring cup. Siyempre mas marami na yan, mas malaki kasi. Then colander is where fruits and vegetable are drained. Yan, so diyan natin drain, tinatanggalan ng tubig kumbaga. Tray is a rectangular shallow container where ingredients are placed during preparation. So doon naman yung pesto ng mga ingredients natin. Then chopping board. So where meat, vegetable, and other ingredients are chopped or cut. Diyan naman tinatadtad, no? Glass measuring cup is used in measuring liquid ingredients. Okay, take note kapag glass measuring, liquid ingredients yan. Then funnel is used for placing liquid in containers with small opening. Ayan, yung tawag natin kanina, yung embudo, no? Kapag lilipat natin, halimbawa sa mga nakabote lang na gasolina, so usually, para hindi magkatapon-tapon, nilalagyan nila lang embudo doon sa kargaan ng gasolina sa motorsiklo. Okay? Yung tawag doon is funnel or embudo. Number 9, strainer is used in straining food to remove lumps or drain food in small quantity. Ayan, strainer, yung salaan yan. Madalas ginagamit yan sa nyug, no? Yung kinukuha yung katas. Then, number 10, grater, used for grating fruits or vegetable. Yan, yung pangkaskasan, kumbaga. Number 11, preserving bottles. So, it is where food to be preserved or placed. So, dyan natin ilalagay ang ating na-preserve na pagkain. Then, weighing scale, used to weigh required ingredients. So, mahirap kasi pag hula-hulahan mo lang yung ingredients, baka mamaya sumobra o kaya ay kumulang. Dapat accurate, okay? Accurate yung amount ng ingredients to be placed in our food preservation or food to be preserved. Then, number 13, mixing bowl is used for placing and mixing ingredients. So, yan tayo, magmi-mix. Okay? Kasi doon medyo maganda, hindi matatapon yung ating pinagmi-mix. Hindi pwede yung pinggan lang, no? Then, number 14, hand towel is used for wiping bottles and hands while working. So, pamunas natin sa ating use for wiping, I should say. Wiping daw. Use for wiping bottles and hands while working. Yan. Pag pinupunas natin yung ating mga bote kay kamay para matuyo agad. Ayan. So, what's more na tayo? So, again, basta mayroong ganitong activity, what to do is pause, okay? Then answer what is being asked, no? So, anong sabi? Write correct if the statement is correct and incorrect if not. Ayan. So, again, stop the video. Then, 1 to 5. Answer the question. Okay? So, number 1, Okay, so let's answer. A colander is used to drain ingredients after washing. So that is okay, correct. What about number 2? Containers are used to store preserved food. Okay, correct. Number 3. Measuring cups and spoons are used to weigh ingredients. Of course, that is incorrect. No? Weighing yun. Ha? Measuring cups is hindi siya pang-weigh. Okay. Number 4. Having complete tools, utensils can make cooking and preserving food easy. Of course, that is correct. And number 5. Funnel is used for placing liquid in containers with small opening. Yes, that is correct. Okay. So, last lesson na tayo. Preserves food, applying principles and skills in food preservation processing. So, preserved food like fruit jams, dried fish, ham, and other processed meat are much in demand in the market. For this reason, it can be viable business for people looking for ways to augment the family income. So, mabenta naman talaga mga ganyan, no? Mga ham, mga dried fish, mga fruit jams, okay? So, kung talagang hilig mo yan, it can be a source of income, okay? That can augment your family income, of course. Matustusan, matulungan yung pinanggagalingan ng income natin. So, selection of good quality food for preservation. So, the success of good food preservation starts with the proper selection of ingredients. So, dapat alam natin ano ba talaga yung mga ingredients na dapat kukunin. Ingredients should be as much as possible of the best quality to ensure best quality product. Okay? So, dapat di tayo nagtitipid sa ingredients. Piliin natin yung talagang may quality, the best quality. So that the quality, of course, of the product is also good. Okay? Now, we have healthy and safety practices in food preservation. So, ano nga ba yung mga safety practices? So, number 1, ayan. So, prepare the necessary tools, equipment, and ingredients before starting the task. Yan. Dapat i-ready muna. Hindi yung gumagawa ka na hindi mo pa alam kung saan mo huhugutin yung mga ingredients mo. Kaya bibili ka pa lang. So, maaantala yung paggawa mo niyan. Then, number 2, wash hands thoroughly before handling food and ingredients. Yan. When we say thoroughly, so malinis talaga. Kaya maingat, linising mabuti. Hindi yung wisik-wisik lang kumbaga. Number 3, concentrate on the task to avoid accidents in the work area. Ayan, concentrate daw. Okay? As much as possible, iwasan na yung nagpe-Facebook ka habang gumagawa. Okay? Okay, nakikinig ka sa music, baka mamaya yung music na ang focus mo. You're not already anymore focusing on what you are doing. Then number 4, as much as possible, sit down while doing the task to avoid getting tired easily. Okay, so depende naman sa iyo yan. Kung bata-bata pa, yan, di mapakali yan, laging nakatayo pa. Number 5, be sure to know how to use the different tools and equipment in food preservation. Okay, of course, you must know the use. Alam mo yung magamit. Baka mamaya, di mo naman alam gamitin yung funnel, no? Baliktad pala paggamit mo. Imbes na yung maliit ang papasok sa dulo, yung bunganga ng malaki ang pinapasok mo. Okay? Try to work as much as possible to avoid exposing the food for too long. Yan. So, dapat mabilisan lang. Hindi yung matagal masyado. Okay? Be sure to add labels to all ingredients to avoid the mistakes of mixing the wrong ingredients. Okay, so that is important. Baka mamaya magkahalo-halo niyan. Imbes na asin yung ilalagay mo, hindi na asin pala. Okay? Baka asukal na, magbaliktad na. So, masisira yung pinagpaguran. Then, of course, last, return everything to its respective storage once you are done with the task. So, yun ang mahalaga, no? Iwas kalat. Okay, ito na naman tayo. So, what's in? Directions, arrange the following jumbled words. Write your answer on the blank before the number. Okay? So, once again, pause the video. Then, arrange the word. Okay? So, isulat ang tamang sagot. Write your answer. So, if you're finished, Let's check your work. Number 1. So where the fruits and vegetables are drained is colander. What about number 2? Use in straining food is strainer, of course. Number 3. Use for grating, from the word grating, is grater. Number 4. Hindi yan adobo Where meat adobo, hindi ganun. Okay. Chopping board. Okay, number 4 is chopping board. And number 5, use for wiping bottles is pamunas ng bote at kamay is hand towel. Okay? Yeah, very good. So, who got all the correct answers? Ayan, galing naman. Now, let's have the safety rules in food preservation. So, the following are the safety rules to be observed in food preservation. Number 1, wash and rinse the food thoroughly to prevent contamination. Make sure that you use clean water. Yan. So, hugasang mabuti yung mga food bago natin i-preserve. Okay? Kailangan maayos ang pagkakalinis. Number 2, wash all utensils and tools to use to protect them from growth of microorganism. So, dapat maganda rin yung pagkahugas ng mga utensils natin at sa mga tools. Gumamit tayo ng mga katulad ng mga joy, no? Para maayos, maiwasan yung langis-langis pa. Kasi pag mga sabon lang na ordinary, medyo mahirap matanggal. Okay? Then number 3, use different sets of chopping boards and knives for raw and cooked food. So huwag paghalo-haloin, baka naman isang chopping board lang ginagamit mo. Okay? Dapat iba yung pang raw food, iba rin dun sa mga cooked food. Okay? Huwag mong paghaluin ang chopping board ng karne dun sa fruits. Make sure cooking equipment is dry before using to prevent spoilage. Ayan, dapat tuyo yung mga cooking equipment natin before using. Number 5, be careful in handling hot food. Use a kitchen towel or pot holders to protect your hands. Okay, so mahirap pa pag mapasok ka pa dyan. Number 6, clean and sterilize equipment to be used in preserving food. Okay, yan. Yung mga bottles natin dapat naka-sterilize. Ibig sabihin ng sterilize, napakuluan, no? Para mamatay yung mga germs, mga bacteria. Number 7, provide cover for all food containers. Okay, dapat lahat may takip yan. Kasi pag napabayaan mo yan, mangingitlog yung langaw dyan. Okay, pagbalik mo, may itlog na ng langaw yan, yung kulay puti. Mamaya makain mo ba yan? Number 8, cook food thoroughly and sufficiently as prescribed in recipes. Okay, so dapat luto talaga. Hindi yung hilaw-hilaw pa. Ayan, so assessment na po tayo. So alam na this. Post na naman tayo dyan. Post, then answer. So ano lang gawin? Write true on the line if the statement is correct. Write false if it is incorrect. Okay? Start answering. So if you're finished, let's check your answer. Number 1. Food preservation prevents spoilage of food. Okay, true. Number 2. Freezing is a method that turns the food into solid state at very low temperature. Okay, that is true. Number 3. Salting is the removal of moisture of water in food. Okay, false. That is not salting. So, anong dapat sagot? What must be the correct answer? Okay, that is drying. So, again, number 3 is false. Number 4. Salted egg is an example of food preservation using the drying method. Okay, so that is false. Kaya nga salted, that is salting. Okay, so 4 is false. Number 5. Food preservation is an easy idea for entrepreneurship and provides a means of livelihood for community. Okay, that is true. Okay, so part 2, enumerate at least 5 tools and utensils used in food preservation. So napakarami po. There are a lot of tools and utensils used in food preservation. So just write 5. Okay? Yan, so stop the video, then write 5. Okay. So after writing, you may go to the part, okay, wherein you can see all the tools and utensils. Pwede yung balikan yung video natin para makita nyo lahat yung mga different tools and utensils in use in food preservation. Okay? So, marami tayo dun. Yung may picture kanina, no? Then, part 3. Okay, sa part 2, you can check your own work. Okay? Pwede yung balikan yung video. Post nyo na lang dun. Hinto nyo yung video din. Tingnan lahat isa-isahin. What are the different tools and utensils? Pag mayroong lumabas sa sinulat nyo, then that is correct. Okay? Then, part 3. What are the advantages of food preservation? So, ano nga ulit? So, sumulat lang. Kahit isa lang. Okay? O kahit dalawa. Kasi advantages. Yan. So, how will your family benefit from it? Okay? So, paano daw makinabang ang iyong pamilya doon sa food preservation? So, just write your answer. Okay? Ano mga advantage? Meron din tayo kanina yan. Okay? So, if you are finished, again, you may go back to the part, okay, wherein you can see the advantages of food preservation. Okay, so that's all for today. Okay? Ayan, so nandito yung mga answers key. Okay? Answer keys. Okay, so goodbye. See you on module number 7.